can't leave it there and be in the picture.
All right, guys, when you're ready?
Yeah,
All right.
we're ready.
All right, we're here with Barry head coach Matthew Richter, and we got Niall King and Braxton Benham. Coach, thrilling game right to the end. Just give us your opening statement, thoughts on tonight's win.
Yeah, really proud of our team. That was an incredible game. Guilford is a great team and a great program. Obviously in the South region of Division III, they've been really good for a long time, including last year Final Four run. So just for our program to not only compete in a game like that, but come out on top means a lot. But just extremely proud of our players. Thought we stayed poised down the stretch. Every coach's goal is to play your best at the end of the season. And in terms of situational basketball, executing late, that was probably the best we've played all year. Certainly on the offensive end. And so that's always something you hope for. So just really proud of our team and excited we get to keep playing.
I mean, just talk about this historically, first Division III tournament win for Barry. Just what does it mean, players and coaches? Just what does it mean for the program?
You guys take that one, especially you.
Being here 4 years, made it to the tournament twice, and so we hear every year that we can make history this year, but we haven't yet to done it. So this group of guys, we actually took that to mind and really wanted to come out there with that win and make history. So this connectiveness that we have, I just love it, and we play for each other, so we wanted to get that win.
Braxton, big game, 24 points and 10 assists. Do you feel it was your responsibility as one of the leaders on this team, as it was coming down to neck and neck, for you to take over and put them on your back, or you rely on your teammate with those 10 assists?
Yeah, I come into the game thinking I'm going to make the best play each time down the floor for my teammates. And so sometimes that may be me shooting or maybe me passing. So if I come down the floor with that mindset every time, these guys have so much trust in me, I know I'm going to make the best play.
Niall, as a freshman, this has to be super special for you. You get 3 more years of it. Talk about your mindset coming into the game. You haven't faced a post player like that this year, right? So what was your mindset coming in, just a bigger body? Where was your mind at?
Yeah, I mean, Nick Farrar, real talented player, very talented player. Coming into the game, as a freshman, first time here, it's you're gonna have your little nerves coming to the game, but it's just a matter of knowing what you're playing for. You're playing for more than yourself. You're playing for the team. You're playing for your coaches. These guys all want to win, me included. So going into that game, knowing that you got to go into here and do your role in order to win, rather than doing your role for personal gain or anything like that. So it's just keeping that mindset and playing for your teammates. And overall, that's just how you get a good win.
Coach, for you, first year, obviously been around the Barry program for maybe years, first chance at being a head coach. Just what does it mean to you to see your team come through like that, and just how proud are you of them, and proud of yourself too for what you've done with this team this year?
It's really special, and I can backtrack on a question you asked a minute ago about just it being the first NCAA tournament win in Barry history. I feel like I was extremely fortunate to get a shot at Barry a long time ago as essentially a volunteer assistant, and to see the program climb the way it has, because we've had just incredible coaching staffs and incredible student athletes, has been special. It's been really rewarding, and I think these guys have touched on it, but it's really special for this group to be the first one to do it. Braxton Benham has gone through a lot in 4 years. He's had a phenomenal career on and off the court, but he's just seen a ton of change throughout his college basketball career. And so again, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for our other 2 seniors. We have a class of 3 seniors this year, and just excited that these guys, their hard work is paying off, and that's always great to see.
And Coach Richter, you had that 6-point lead going into the halftime break. Tell me a little bit about what your message was to the team as far as keeping their intensity and keeping them dialed in.
Yeah, I think we totally expected Guilford to come out, obviously fighting in the second half. You get to this point in your season playing in a national tournament, you're going to get everyone's best shot. So our guys knew that the second half was going to be harder, and that's something that we talked about. We'll have to, I don't know about the defensive end in the second half, but it was good enough to come out on top. Again, I think just the mindset and like the poise of our team. It's not that it didn't change in the second half. Like I thought it got better in the second half. Like if you hear our team at timeouts, whether guys are in the game and playing or not in the game and they're on the bench, like what they say to each other is incredible in terms of the messaging, in terms of the focus. So when you have a group like that is all going in the same direction and doing things for the right reasons, you have a ton of confidence, and that's confidence that these guys have earned, and just excited we were able to hang on to the second half.
Coach, as this game got tight and they were going, they made it obvious they were going down low to Nick, and you didn't budge. I would have thought you would have probably went zone. What was your thoughts on that when, he was a load, so you guys stuck with your guns?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I think when you are playing at this point in the season, you're playing against the best teams and the best players in the country. And so, essentially, it's kind of a pick your poison mentality. They have really good shooters and really good offensive players all around. We tried to do the best we could to take away some of those shooters and limit the threes. And again, Nick had an unbelievable game. He's a great player, and just a ton of respect for them, and a ton of respect for Coach Palamba. But just proud of our team for executing and sticking with it.
Braxton, tell me a little bit about that final minute when you saw Isaac Martin open on the right wing. What was going through your mind when you saw him, and what was your thoughts going into that?
I just saw like 3 guys leaning more towards the paint because I've been driving a lot the whole game. So my thought process is I have one of the best shooters in the country on my team. I have a lot of good shooters on my team. I just put a whole bunch of trust in Ike and passed it to me, knocked it down.
I guess obviously celebrating this one, but you got a quick turnaround for tomorrow. Just physically and mentally, just how tough is that to turn right around, and kind of what's your plan going into tomorrow as far as getting ready for that next game?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the second game. Again, we know it'll be an extremely hard test no matter which team we play. Huntingdon and Emory are both really good programs with phenomenal coaches, so we know it's going to be a really hard test tomorrow. But we're excited for it, so we're just gonna keep preaching what we've been preaching all year. Stay together, stick to the game plan, and I think if we all have the right mentality, we'll be able to play really well again tomorrow.
All right, that'll do it. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Guys.
Appreciate it.
Congrats, guys.